Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
Hey everybody, it's your girl T from Adventures of Spirit. And let me see, can y'all hear some music? Yeah, I think y'all can hear some music. I'm trying to put music in the background, but I never think, I can never tell whether I got the sound just right or not. So let's see. Hopefully y'all can hear that. If y'all can hear that, just put a 1 in the comment to let me know that or just put a thumbs up in the comment to let me know that you can hear the music, but it doesn't overpower me talking. I'm trying to gauge what number to put the music on. But welcome to Adventures of Spirits, and this is Adventures of Spirits' last video of 2024. And I figured what better way to go out of 2024 than to share with you what my top 10 plus bottles. The reason why I say top 10 plus is because I tried to pick just 10. But I think I got maybe 1 or 2 extra ones. But these are my favorite bottles, okay? And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see what I like to drink the most. But that doesn't negate that there aren't other spirits that I actually like. But there's just certain spirits that I tend to gravitate more towards. But thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And what I'm going to be going through is my top 10 bottles for 2024. And in no particular order. And hopefully, if you enjoyed me tasting some of these bottles, maybe you can go back to the video, look and see if you like the outcome of my review, and maybe try it for yourself. You know, build up your own bar. It doesn't have to be a big, huge bar. It could just be maybe your top 5 that you always keep, or your top 3 that you always keep available for just you. And then maybe you have some stuff for, you know, I call it community, for community cocktails or community spirits, which is, excuse me, which is basically for other people that do come to your house, right? So therefore, let's go ahead and get into the first bottle. Now, like I said, this is in no particular order. The first one doesn't mean it's the best. The last one doesn't mean it's the worst or the best. There's nothing in order of what I like the most, what I like the best. I'm giving you all the bottles that I've been enjoying throughout 2024. And I just felt it was the best for me, okay? Doesn't mean none of the other bottles are not good, but this is the best for me. So let's get into it, shall we? All right, so first one up. Got your Jack Daniels barrel proof. This is single barrel. This is 126.9 proof. So yes, this got some fire. It's got some fire, y'all. I'm trying to get this to where you can see it. Okay, there it goes. This got some fire, y'all. And this is the reason why I like it. This was a barrel pick from the store that I got it from. And I got it from Mega Package Store. Oh, shout out to the following package stores. These package stores have either accommodated me in providing me the best customer service, ensuring that I was able to get what I needed to get, to order whatever I needed to order. Those that blessed me with some free bottles. Those that allowed me to, receive allocated bottles without going through the raffles. Those who always seem to have everything that I needed. And those that always seem to just contact me to give me a heads up on what was coming in and if there was anything that I needed. So shout out to the following package stores: Mega Package Stores, Branded Barrel Package Store, World Beverage Package Store, the one in Johns Creek and in Duluth, Jack's package store, Jasper package store, and 124 package store. So those were the package stores that I worked very closely with to obtain whatever bottles that I've needed throughout this year. In addition to still more items coming up, from them in reference to what I need at what time. Each of the package stores have their own how do you say they have their own way. I have a certain relationship with each of them differently because they each provide me different things. One may provide and say, hey, I got a bottle for you, don't worry about it, here you go. Somebody else may say, hey, I got some things coming up, what do you need? Someone else may say, hey, I know normally I wouldn't be selling this outright, you got to go this way, but I'm going to allow you to get it this way. Or, hey, guess what, we got all these things in that you said you've been wanting, we just have them. So out of those different things, that's what my relationships are with them. But shout out to all those package stores. If you're in the Georgia area, please check one of those areas out. If not, check them all out. They're not all that far from each other in distance. So you can go in and check out and see what they have whenever you're in Georgia. I'm sure you'll find something that you like. But this Jack Daniels, I liked it, one, because it's very flavorful. Yes, it's very warm. For those who may need to add a little water to it, just to cool it down, just to calm the heat down a bit, that's fine. But when I say this barrel proof is just exploding with flavor, and that's something that I look for. I'm not looking for something that just tastes like alcohol. I'm looking for something that's going to give me a flavor. But Jack Daniels single barrel proof, that's on my list here. Okay. All right. Another one. Old Forester single barrel strength. I don't know, seem to like those, right? This one is from Mega Package Store. This was an allocated bottle. A barrel pick. And this one is 131 proof. Okay. This one here is definitely something you want to have on your bar. Same thing, very flavorful. Yes, it's warm, but it's a smooth one. I just really like this. This was a smooth one. This was definitely worth what I paid for it. I'm not gonna remember all of the prices, but if I remember the Jack Daniels I got for, I'm just gonna say what it was under. It was no more than 70. This one was no more than 80. So this is number 2, Old Forester. If you don't have it, go try it. All right. Uncle Nearest 1884. Now, this one here, this bottle, it's only 93 proof. It is a whiskey. It's not a bourbon. But 1884 seems to be, to me, my favorite. Why is it my favorite? It has the right balance of warmth, the right balance of smooth, and the right balance of flavor. Yes, the master blend is very complex. It's very, very good. Yes, the 1856, that one is good as well. The New Nearest Green, all the other ones, they all taste good. This one seemed to be my favorite, as you can tell. And it's also some of my friends' favorites. So as you can see, this is definitely a barrel that's had its use throughout 2024. If you are in the area of wanting to try something new and haven't tried any of the Uncle Nearest brands, go ahead and start off with 1884. Okay, and then venture out into the other ones. I promise you won't be disappointed. Okay, my next bottle, Chicken Cock. This is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This one is 90 proof. And this one here, I just like the way you with this one is very diverse. You drink it straight, drink it neat, drink it with some ice, or you can put in a cocktail. I actually use it for my peach whiskey Cosmo. It has the right balance of flavor for that particular cocktail. And it at the same time, it doesn't lose the value of this bourbon, just the way that it tastes. I recommend chicken cock. I've only seen two different types of bottles. I never paid attention to the other chicken cock bottle. I'm trying to see what the difference was. I wonder if that one was a rye or not, because it had a green label. Anytime I usually see a green label, I automatically assume it's a rye. But chicken cock, to me, is another one of my favorite bottles, as you can tell. And I use it for mixing as well as usually over some ice. All right, what else? I also have, all right, Smoke Wagon. Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey. This is actually made in Las Vegas. That's where their distillery is. Their distillery was closed for a while. They was remodeling. I'm curious to know what it looks like now. So when I go back to Vegas, I think I will go and check out their distillery. They were closed the last time that I went. And the proof on this one is, where are you? Proof on this one is 92 proof. So it's 92.5. 92.5 proof because it said 46.25. 92.5. And this one is very good. This one is also very smooth, easy drinking, and you can also mix it. It's good for all the above. And I know some people may beg to differ and say, oh, how can something be good, neat, or straight, but then you're going to mix it easy? One, it's in a good price point. And then two, I could drink it how I want to drink it. So if I want to mix it with something, I can. Now, there are some bourbons that I would dare not mix it with something else because it just, to me, it would just take away the flavor that I want. But this one is very diverse. It's not too complex where you can't mix it, but it's also not as extraordinary for you to not mix it. So therefore, Smoke Wagon is also on my list. Okay. So now we're down to what's that? That's 6 bottles. No, not 6 bottles. That's 5 bottles. All right, let's get to bottle number 6. Bottle number 6, Booker's. This is the 2020 to 2024 releases. This is not Little Booker's. This is just regular Booker's. And this one here is a whiskey. And I can tell you this is actually one of the, this bourbon here is one of the ones where I would just drink neat. Just drink it, just pour it in a glass, and that's it. Ice or no ice, doesn't matter. I would definitely just drink it the way it is. This one, this proof is 100. Hold on. I get my math right, y'all. 124. Yes, 124.6. That is the proof on this one. So it's a nice and warm, but it makes you feel warm and toasty on the inside. It really does. If you don't have it, get it. The price range, if I remember this, I got this one for $99. $99 at Jack Package Store. And this was pretty good because I've actually seen this for 120, 140, and all of that stuff. I don't think I paid. I think this was $99 when I got it. So still reasonable, but definitely worth the money for the juice. All right. My next one is Basil Hayden Dark Rye. Don't come for me in the comments, those of you who feel that Basil Hayden is overrated. I get it. I bought the whole line just to taste them all. The only one I have not tasted is the 10-year, which is what I'm searching for. And I've already told my guys at the package stores which one I'm looking for. I'm hoping to land one this Friday. He told me to come check. He told me if he ran across it, he will let me know. The 10 years seem to just be in certain areas, but just hasn't been in this metro Georgia area. I have not tried the subtle smoke, but I've tried all the others. And I can tell you that out of all of them, the ones that I have tasted, this dark rye is the best. I like this dark rye in my old fashioned. This is what I prefer. Of course, outside of your Knob Creek and your 101 and, all of your other, bourbons or rye whiskeys that you want to put within your old fashions or even your Manhattan. But this one here has a taste to it that for some reason just definitely sets my old fashioned apart from how I make it with the others. The taste is definitely different. It actually gives it a certain flavor. You don't believe me? When you go to a bar, if you see Basil Hayden on the shelf, sometimes they may not have the dark rye. Don't use the regular Basil Hayden. It's not going to give you the same flavor. It has to be the dark rye with this pink label. Tell them to make you your old fashioned with this, and then have them make it with something else. And I guarantee you, you will notice the biggest difference ever in terms of the old fashioned. So, with that stated, Basil Hayden Dark Rye is on my list. All right. Now let's go to the Irish whiskey. Now, one of my colleagues got me into this. She's an Irish whiskey drinker. And I really wasn't much of a Jameson drinker, period. I really wasn't. But this is the Black Barrel one. And I've actually tasted the regular, I've tasted the orange one, and I've tasted the Black Barrel. And I can tell you this Black Barrel is off the chain. This is one Irish whiskey. Most Irish whiskeys have that sort of flavor to it. And like I said, I like whiskey. It's just that Irish whiskey is a little different. But I can tell you this one here, this Black Barrel, definitely need to be on your bar. If you have to have a Jameson, make sure it's your Jameson Black. Like how some people feel about Bacardi Black, same way with this Jameson Black or the Johnny Walker Black. There's something about the black. Yes, they're aged longer. Yes, it is. And this one, the proof is, what's the proof? Hold on. What's the proof on this one? Where are you? Sometimes they have it all over the bottom. Where is the proof? Where's the proof? I can't find the proof. Hold on, let me put the light on because the font that's on here is very strange. Where is the proof? This is strange. Oh, duh is over here in the corner, like where it's supposed to be. So this is 80. This is just 80 proof. So it's not too long. You should be able, but don't forget, I've had a low proof and it hit me hard, like if it was like 100. Okay, so don't sleep on it. But no, this one, very smooth going down, very flavorful. Drink it neat or drink it in a cocktail. When I've tasted it neat. I haven't tasted it in a cocktail, but I've heard that it does wonders in a cocktail. So either way, but like I said, drink it how you want to drink it. But Jameson Black Barrel, definitely an Irish whiskey to have on your bar. All right. So you know what they always say? They say people who like whiskey and people who like bourbon are usually tequila drinkers too. Well, yes, I do like tequila. And I can tell you that out of all the tequilas that I've drank, I've had this bottle for a few years. It is still my favorite, and no, I don't share with everybody, which is why I still have some. This one is Esperanto Selection, and this one is 100% blue agave. They do have other flavors. They do have like blush. They have Reposado. They have Añejo. This is an Añejo. And so I just prefer it aged. This is delicious. This is a tequila that you just have to, but look, you see this little bit? This is enough for maybe 2 neat drinks for me. And then it's gone, and I'm trying to savor it. You know, heck, I might just drink it out the bottle when it's time so then nobody else can get any of it. It's all mine. I put my germs on it. Remember when you was little and you ain't want nobody to have some, so you licked it so nobody else would take it. But anyway, this one here, very smooth, very flavorful. And actually, I just did a review on this for you all because I had to come back and visit this because I had it for a while and it was sitting up on my top shelf. And I usually just don't like climbing the ladder to go get it. So I only go get it when I want some. So I just thought I'd share it with you all. And I'm just telling you, this is actually pretty good. Pretty good. Definitely the tequila to have on your shelf. I don't know if they sell this in the United States yet, because at the time that I purchased this, you can only get it in Mexico. But over the years, sometimes they will introduce it to the United States or import it. So you may want to try it. If you see it, there's only one with the bottle look like this. Only one. Esperante. That's what you want. All right. And another tequila, well, not really a tequila. This is a mezcal. And this is Recuerdo Mezcal. It's actually 5 years aged. And one of the things I realized is that, they have the worms at the bottom. The worms at the bottom of the tequila. I noticed that usually when they have the worm at the bottom, it represents how many years it's aged. So I guess they put a worm in here for each one, because I do have another one and it's only aged 2 years and there's 2 worms in there. Then there was one that was 1 year and it was 1 worm in there. This one has 5 worms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ugly, nasty worms. See those little? They just down there. Ooh. They talking about whoever gets the last swig, they need to swallow it. I'll be damned. I am not. I'm not. A bullshit. Thank you. So, but this one is a mezcal. This mezcal is a much more smoked. So if you like scotch, you like mezcal. I put it that way. If you like scotch, you like mezcal. It has that flavor. But let me tell you something. This one right here, you make any type of mezcal cocktails, delicious. And yes, it has that smoky. It makes it taste like you put it in the smoker. You know how you smoke your old fashioned stuff? You don't need to do that with a mezcal. Mezcal already has that built in. You don't even need to do that. But if you need a mezcal to put on your bar, this one is it. Don't know if they sell this in the United States, because I bought this when I was in Mexico. So you may want to check it, but take a picture of the bottle, rewind, screenshot, whatever you want, but check this. They also have this in añejo as well, just so you know. And of course, I can't drink that without representing cognac. And yes, I put a Hennessy up here, but let me tell you, this is the only Hennessy I'm going to drink. XO or higher. I do not do the VSOP. I don't do those. This XO is the only one, and as you can see, it's liked. And I can tell you that this one here is definitely one to have on your bar. If you're going to have a Hennessy on your bar, it needs to be the Henny XO. Definitely needs to be the Henny XO. So with that stated, those are my top bottles for the year. And I just want to thank you all for supporting. Hopefully I've shared some knowledge with you that you did not know before. Hopefully I introduced you to some bottles that you were not aware of before. Hopefully I gave you, share with you a new appreciation in reference to understanding what you drink. Because what I find that if you understand what you drink and you know what you drink, then you normally will drink better, less headaches, less hangovers, and you'll know how to drink your stuff. And it's okay if you go somewhere and you ask for something. If they don't have it, well, then don't get it. Do something else. It's okay. Don't just drink to drink. That's my motto. Just don't drink just to drink. Drink for a reason. Drink for flavor. Just like you eat for flavor, I want you to drink for the flavor. Drink to enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it how you want it. Whatever it is that keeps you calm and allows you to enjoy your social life, or just a quiet night at home. Just do what you need to do, but I also have more bottles coming up. So with that stated, those were my favorite 10. And with that, I thank you all for joining me. 2024, 2025 is right around the corner. You all have a good and happy new year, and I'll see you on the next 12 months, 2025. Event Your Spirits. See you. Bye.
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the they done baptized the bad guy. Still don't follow religion. The fabric's not average. The cotton's Egyptian. 500 for the shoes come dirty, but the European. Less is more and less is the bank. Up the score, I pull up from Trey. From the tray, I'm ballin' like Trey. Do what I can, I do what you can't. I wrote this 30,000 feet up. 10 toes stay G'd up. I'm tryna get that type of wealth like a house on the hills.